trying to keep you near. Every shadow looks like you, every whisper sounds so clear. You said heaven had a plan, but heaven never called. Now I'm standing in the dark, waiting for it all to fall. Fell beside my bed, like a crown you never wore. Every word you never said echoes louder than before. You called this is therapy, now I call it runaway. Now fighting gravity, just to make it through the day.
We were saints until we shattered. Nothing holy ever mattered. Angels don't answer when I call your name. Heaven feels broken, nothing feels the same. We were burning just to survive. Now barely still, barely scared alive.
I gave you faith, you gave sides.
I gave you faith, you gave me silence. I gave you peace, you gave me violence. Every prayer just hit the ceiling, every scar I'm still concealing. Angels don't answer, but I still scream, holding on to a dying dream. If love was heaven, why did it fall? Why didn't angels answer it all?
Signals from the fallen.
Signals from the fallen, calling through the noise. Broken wings still rising, turning pain to voice. If the sky stops listening, we become the sound. Signals from the fallen, we will not fall down.
I hope that you find love even when the night feels endless. Hope that you find peace when your heartbeat feels defenseless. Hope you feel free, free from the chains you keep, from the weight of every memory dragging you down too deep. Voices in your mind say you're not enough, but you survived every time it got too rough.
You're everything you need, even when you don't believe. Every scar becomes a seed, growing underneath. Signals from the fallen, echo through the dark. We were never
I hope you find your purpose hidden in the pain. Every scar a map that shows you were never vain. Open your eyes, see beyond the skies. True self was always there, hiding in plain sight.
Signals from the fallen, hear the quiet night. We become the fire when we face the night. Signals from the fallen, we refuse to crawl. Even when we're broken, we become it
like a ghost I never chased. Every second without you feels like empty space. You said this brings clarity, but all I see is gray. Every promise we buried still refuses to decay.
Nothing left to save, lost in violence, digging our own grave. If love was sacred, why did it betray? We bleed in silence every single day.
I tried to hold you,
you slipped away.
I tried to fix us,
You wouldn't stay. Every heartbeat feels like what are we fighting for? Under shattered skies,
broken halos.
if love remembered, then let it speak.
We bleed in silence.
Streetlights flicker like a dying code. City breathing through a cracked up load. Every face glowing blue in the night. Buried alive in a pixel light.
Scrolling through I used to know. Conversations fossilized below, every memory archived in a screen. Nothing's gone, but nothing's clean. I'm in the graveyard out of yesterday, tagged in progress, walked away.
But every notification hits like a name, and the past responds in neon flame. If I fade into the skyline, will you know I'm gone? If my heart turns offline, will the signal carry on?
We're dancing on neon graves.
We're dancing on neon graves, under electric skies. Every heartbeat misbehaves in a world that never dies.
We're screaming through the silence,
But nobody replies.
we're living in neon graves where the future fossilized. Where the future fossilized. I see reflections in a shadow feed. Validation soul like a human need. Every like is a spark in the void. Temporary high, permanently annoyed.
We're building temples out of broken trends, calling strangers our closest friends. But when the battery drops to black, who's still there when the light cracks?
I don't want immortality and dead extremes. I want something real between the seams. If the system crashes, let it burn. Maybe then we'll finally learn.
If the sky turns static, if the wires all ignite, if the world goes cinematic, will we fight for something real tonight?
We're dancing on neon graves. Every shadow digitized, every truth anonymized.
We're living in neon grave. Come
Neon graves. Heavy guitar enters with double kick. Heavy guitar enters with double kick. Every guitar enters with double kick. Carry the cone.
But you can't delete a scene.
Crash the control. We're more than a scroll. We are not NJLs. We're rising from neon graves, breaking electric chains. Every pulse that once behaved, now running through our veins.
No more ghosts in the server. No more hearts disguised. We're breaking out of neon graves. We're finally alive. We're finally walk out and breathe. Shadows breathing in the corner of my mind. A signal lost, a voice I can't rewind.
I've been walking through the noise inside my head. Every step is like a ghost that I thought was dead. I hear echoes of the things that I couldn't say, like a loop inside a loop that won't decay. I'm drowning in the static of the lies I made, trying to find myself in the mess I played. But every truth breaks sharper than a shattered glass, and I bleed a little more every time I pass.
Can you hear me through the silence? I'm calling from the other side. Will you pull me from
pretending I'm okay with the fear. I've been fighting with the shadow in a cracked mirror. Every scar that I carry isn't just for show. It's a map of every place I said I wouldn't go. But here I stand with the weight on my chest, trying to breathe through the pressure and the emptiness. I won't run, won't hide, won't drown this time. I'm stepping through the fault lines in my mind.
If I reach for you, don't let go. I'm holding on with all I am. If I break apart, let me know. You'll guide me back again. I'm fading in the static. I'm tearing at the edges now. The road is cinematic, but the film keeps burning down. I'm reaching out but falling. These shadows won't stop swallowing the light. I'm fading in the static.
I won't die tonight.
I'm fading in the static. Can you feel me closing in? You're the only thing that pulls me from the storm under my skin.
Step for you, don't turn your way.
Throw me open.
Step for you, don't turn your way.
Take darkness back.
I've been living in the shadows, but I'm climbing still.
Break the silence, let it fracture the sky.
If the fears are burning, question, then tonight I'll testify. I won't let go of the light I found.
I'm fading in the static, but your voice keeps pulling me through. I'm breaking past the panic. I can finally see the truth. And even if I'm falling, I know I won't be swallowed by the night. I'm fading in the static.
But I'm still alive.
Running through the razor edge of everything I used to fear. Every step is louder now, I feel the future drawing near. Cut the ties that held me hostage in the ruin of my mind. I'm done choking on the echoes that you swore would keep me blind.
Night air tremble in a dusty piano key, falls like a tear. Vinyl warmth drifting through the dark, a distant guitar bloom, aching but alive.
And I still hear the pieces of a voice you left behind, breaking through the quiet like a warning in my mind. But I won't drown in the silence you gave me. I'm climbing out from the shadows that chain me. You pulled me under just to watch me fade, but I'm burning brighter than the fear you made.
Whispers in my head got me pacing in a circle, trying to breathe between the guilt and the purple. Bruises on my memory, stains in the place where I used to find strength, but now fight to replace. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Glitch snapping like shattered glass, falling backward through time. Scream, let it break. I'm not the one you bury in the dark you tried to make. Play, let it play. I rise above the wreckage of the lies you fed to me. I won't bow, I won't bow. I won't fall, I will fall, I will fall. I won't bow, I won't bow. I won't fall, I fall, I fall.
I feel the storm turn softer in my chest. to a softer blushing heartbeat. Darkness settles. Darkness settles. Darkness settles. We were beautiful in the dark, like matches waiting for a spark.
I remember how the silence felt loud, like a storm hiding under a cloud.
Every promise tasted like smoke, sweet on the inhale, lethal when broke.
We were dancing on gasoline floors, smiling while we locked the doors, calling it love while it's quiet, Lord.
If we're ashes in the making, why does it feel so divine? If our hearts are slowly breaking, why do yours still match mine? We're silhouettes on fire, dancing in denial. Every touch takes us higher, but the fall is brutal. We're silhouettes on fire, shadows intertwined. Love built like a pyre, burning from inside.
You said forever like a loaded gun, pointed at the future, now we're on the run. Every I love you had a ticking sound, every kiss was just another round. I saw the smoke before the flame, but I stayed addicted to the pain. We were kings of a collapsing throne, too afraid to burn alone.
If this love's a wildfire, let it show its teeth. If we're dancing on a wire, cut it out down.
We're silhouettes on fire.
Hearts like lions.
We don't need saving, we're addicted to the flame. We're silhouettes on fire.
Hearts like lions.
We don't need saving, we're addicted to the flame. We're silhouettes on fire. And we love the way it pains.
Screaming, watch it crown the ground.
Watch it drown,
In the smoke we found.
both lay your chant.
Watch it crown the ground.
Watch it drown.
In the smoke we found. We were beautiful in the dark, but fire forgets the spark.
Some flames don't walk, they just mark.
We're silhouettes on fire, but we won't disappear. From the ashes rising higher, no more hiding fear. Even if it burns forever, we won't turn away. We're silhouettes on fire.
revolution. I called it evolution. We were building something holy while preparing for destruction.
We were louder than the storm. Now we're shadows without voice. When titans fall silent, who remembers their names? We were fire and violence. Now we're ghosts in the flames. If heaven closes its eyes tonight, we'll become our own light. When titans fall silent,
Every scar like a scripture. Every scar like a scripture, every lie like a picture. You were truth in the fracture, now the silence so richer. Broken halos on concrete, every heartbeat incomplete. We were kings of the moment, now we drown in defeat.
even gods can disappear when they lose what they fear. When titans fall silent, hear the echo remain. We were thunder and sirens, now we're dancing with pain. Through the ashes we ignite, turn the darkness into light. When titans fall silent, we rise, we fight. I gave you everything I had, every dream, every breath. And when the world collapsed, you walked away. But I'm still here. When titans fall silent, legends start to breathe. We were shattered and violent, now we refuse to leave. No more fear of the night, we become the fight. When titans fall silent, we I breathe in smoke from the bridges you burned. Every lesson that you taught me was a pain I learned.
You left your fingerprints inside my head. Now every step I take feels halfway dead. I'm fighting shadows shaped like you, punching through walls. You pull me into if healing's a war, then I'm frontline bleeding.
But I'm still here, still standing, still breathing.
A slow piano drops like broken rain.
Ambient paths echo like ghosts calling your name.
Vinyl crackle whispers.
Start again. You watch me fall apart in silence, but still I reach through all your violence. I try to stay, I try to see what you buried underneath. watch me standing in the air.
Take the pulse of the ashes. You can't control the life I claim. I'm burning through your empty shell. Take the pulse of the ashes. Hear the heartbeat you denied. I'm stronger than the scars you left. I'm louder than the fear you hide. Screams rising under every line. I won't burn for you this time.
I rise from what you left behind.
Echo fades into darkness.
I can't think when the silence screams. Every second splitting at the seams. Mind on overload, wires exposed. Every thought in my head decomposed. Scrolling, swiping, breathing static air. Every headline feeding the despair. Every voice in the algorithm's throat says I'm sinking, but I stay afloat. I'm not sleeping, I'm buffering pain. Every night feels copy-paste insane. Too many signals I can't decode. Too many truths in explode mode.
If I shut my eyes, will the noise go blind? If I lose my mind, will I finally find?
Static overdose.
Static overdose.
Voice in my bones.
Everything's collapsed.
Everything explodes.
Overdose.
Switch
It's overdose.
Heart rate racing like a siren cry. Pressure building, nowhere to hide. Every second feels weaponized. Every breath feels televised. I tried to mute it, it turned up loud. I tried to breathe, but I drowned in crowd. The more I run, the more it grows. The static isn't outside, it's in my bones.
If I break the circuit, if I cut the feed, will I find the silence or just another need?
Static overdose.
Static overdose.
Voice in my bones.
Everything's collapsed.
Everything explodes.
Overdose. Still overdose.
Trembling praise. I'll shout it later. One break. I'll shout it later. Straight eye break. I'll shout it later. One break. I'll shout it later. Shut it down.
Rip the wires from the ground.
Burn it out.
Kill the noise without a sound.
No more sign. No more change. No more fear inside my
I don't wanna disappear. I just wanna hear myself again. Maybe the silence isn't empty. Maybe it's healing. Static overdose.
But I survived the storm.
Voices try to break me,
But I'm not torn.
shut the The signal's clearer now.
No shadows in the sound.
Rooms that echoed fear, taste every ghost that lingered here. Every crack inside my chest turned into armor, nothing less.
Everyone's to me undertow,
Fought the silence down below,
but trying to tell me how to breathe.
pain taught me what I believe. I'm not the version built from death. I'm not the noise that drowned me out. Every scar is proof I stay.
Every fall a choice I made. The night returns someday.
I won't be afraid. I've seen the dark and I stay.
After the static,
I can hear the truth.
after the silence,
I remember my youth.
I walk through the chaos, I rewrite the night.
After the static, I am the light. I broke the halo, burned the throne, built a future of my own. Watched the neon cities fall, felt my pulse beyond it all.
Love to last our shifting ways, rose from digital braids.
Funky overload inside and chose to stand not high.
I don't need perfection's mask, I don't feel the weight of task. I don't kneel to what I was.
Like stepping up,
If the storm comes back around,
let it roar.
I survived the quiet war.
Then more. After the static,
There's nothing left to break. I'm stronger than the walk through the chaos, I rewrote the night.
after the static, I am the light.
The static was never my enemy. That was the test. The darkness was never my end. Both together, it was the path. Scream. I'm still here.
And I am awake. After the static, I found my name. After the breaking, I rose from flame.
Every echo behind me.
Now fuels my fight. After the static, I am awake. I am the signal is stored.
Do you stay?
Do we still hear it?
I still hear the hallway breathing in the dark. Every memory flickers like a broken spark. Voices in the ceiling, they repeat my name. Like the past never left, it just changed its frame.
I tried to bury it deep in the silence, but trauma doesn't die, it just learns compliance. Every shadow in the room got a face I knew. Every scar got a story that cuts into.
I'm not running anymore from the noise I made. I'm not folding every time I feel afraid. If the echo's still alive in the chambers of my head, then tonight I face the ghost instead. If the walls start shaking, don't let me fall apart. If the past keeps breaking,
version of me I outgrew. Wore the guilt like a jacket I stitched in blue. Every mirror tried to tell me who I was, but I'm done letting reflection decide my pulse. The noise isn't louder, I'm just less afraid. The war isn't over, but I've learned the blade. Every echo's just proof I survived the fall. It's not a curse anymore, it's a warning call. So let it replay if it needs to remind me of the nights I thought the dark would define me. But I'm still here, breathing through the static air, and the ghost doesn't scare me there.
The sky comes crashing, I'll still stand in place. If the truth starts flashing, I won't hide my face. The echoes don't bleed anymore.
Scream and delay anymore.
They're just scars I survived before.
They're just scars I survived before.
Every nightmare that tried to break me lost its power at the door. The echoes don't bleed anymore.
I'm not broken like before.
Let it scream, let it shake.
Every fear's just a sound I can take.
Let it rise, let it fall.
If it's only an echo, it's nothing at all. Bow
To
down.
bow,
If it's city, but that gold, it's loving. Bow
to
down.
bow.
It just feels the full one makes a scream.
The echoes don't bleed anymore. They can scream, but they won't control me. Every shadow behind that door is just proof of who I'm meant to be. And even if they're calling, I won't drown in the sound. The echoes don't bleed anymore. I've turned the silence around. They never let me
Clock strike 12, but I'm wide awake. Every chain I wore starts to break. I fed my fear till it grew too loud. Now I'm cutting the noise from the crowd. Every doubt tried to brand my skin, try to tell me I could never win. But scars don't mean that you're defeated. They mean you survive repeated.
Tonight I'm done with the quiet shame. Top through the scar, I'm saying if there once a rare heavy home, I got a pulse like a loaded jar. This is a sound.
If we follow,
We fall awake. We break, don't break.
we break the game.
We fall away if we break.
My card can be bright when I came. Would be ever sad as a make us say.
It's midnight as we stand, hearts beating out of sync with fear. We won't fade in the distance. We're still standing here. It's midnight as we stand, crowds screaming through the night.
We were born in the silence. Now we are the fight. They tried to bury us under the doubt. Turn the volume of our voices down, but pressure makes the diamond crack. And when it cracks, it hits back. Every failure was fuel in disguise. Every tear just sharpened the eyes. We don't run from the fire anymore. We kick it open like a door.
If we burn, we burn alive. If we fall, we rise. It's midnight as we stand out.
We don't kneel to the night.
Scar is a better now.
Every breath is a night.
Midnight as we stand.
We are done being quiet.
A shout, we are forever. We are the fire.
silence. Now we are the light. Midnight resistance.
I've been living in the blackout, power cutting a way out. Every thought like a landmine, ticking loud in my mind now. You said love was a lifeline, but you let go at the deadline. Left me bleeding in the red light, with the pulse on the flat line.
You say we never disappear, but silence is all I hear. This is my blackout requiem. No more saints, no more helium. If I fall, let the sky condemn every lie you fed to them.
We were fire in a dead system, now we break what we built in.
If there's hope, I don't see it. I just scream till I feel
Yeah, pressure building in my chest, every memory a test. You call distance for the best, but abandonment's a guest. Every promise decomposed, every wound exposed. You were heaven when it glowed, now you're just another ghost.
You said we never let it die, but you never told me why. This is my blackout requiem, crown of thorns in a coliseum. If I drown in the delirium, will you even remember now?
We were fire, now we're venom. No more light left to defend.
If the truth is what you wanted, then this is how it ends.
You built me up just to tear me down. You wore my pain like a broken crown. You said forever, I believe the sound. Now we're buried underground.
I won't be your martyr now. This is my blackout requiem. No forgiveness, no anthem. If I burn, let the night descend. I won't break. I transcend. I transcend. Dissolves into distant meow echoes. Sanctuary or illusion.
We built a temple out of fragile dreams, colored window stitched with fractured beams. Every prayer echoed off the walls, but truth doesn't whisper, it calls. We stood beneath the painted sky, calling it faith, calling it high. But glass can shine like something divine, while hiding every crack in line.
I saw my reflection, every pain, 1,000 versions shaped by pain. And every time I try to kneel, the flow would try
If the light is fading, what do we receive?
In this glass
Cathedral, we worship what we fear. Every echo sounds eternal, but nothing solid here in this glass cathedral. Hearts stained in color light. It looks so holy from the outside, but it shatters when we fight.
we crowned our doubts in golden frames, gave sacred titles to our shame, called it destiny, called it fate, but cracks don't wait. Every sermon we told ourselves sat like dust on fragile shelves. We thought if we believed enough, the structure would stay tough, but pressure doesn't pray, it breaks, and truth doesn't bend for comfort's sake. Maybe faith isn't built on height, maybe it survives the fall, not the light.
If it falls around us, will we still stand tall? If the ceiling crashes, will we lose it all?
And this glass lies heavy top.
In this glass getting down,
We're not afraid of falling now.
every crack reveals the real, every fracture makes us kneel, but not in fear, in truth. In this glass cathedral, we finally see clear. In this glass cathedral. Maybe what breaks us was never meant to hold us. Maybe what shatters sets us free. Let it In this glass cathedral, we're not hiding anymore. Let the windows fall around us. We're stronger than before. In this glass cathedral, we don't need the disguise. If fate survives the breaking, then watch us rise. Then watch us rise. Faith that survives is real. Yes, why don't you answer me? I've been calling out your name in the static endlessly. Why did you let it die? I crawled through every memory you left electrified. We're way to break, but I'm cutting the line.
A soft, broken dial tone, piano-like faded echoes in an empty house. Pad trembling like cold breath on glass. A guitar swell reaches like a hand from the dark. Signals dropping, so am I. Thought we sync, but we're offline. Left me buffering in silence while you typed up perfect lies. I held on.
But you ghosted me in the ruins of our frequency. You always fade
splattering underwater. I'm tired of tracing shadows that you left along the wires. Tired of chasing ghosts that you built from old desires. Every message that you sent was never meant to reach my hands. Just a game you played until the signal crashed.
I feel your voice collapsing in my chest.
But I won't break for you like all the rest.
Hear me now.
I'm not another story. You can ghost and walk away. Static cuts, your shadow fades. I'm breaking out of this cage.
Can you hear me calling through the dark you left behind? I'm a fading signal falling, but I'm done with being blind. Scream harmony rising behind the last line. I won't wait for your broken reply. I'm cutting the call. Signal fades to silence. I still hear you in the static, like a signal breaking through. Every silence feels dramatic when the silence sounds like you.
Your shadow's living in my phone, in every picture I don't delete. We used to call this place our home, now it's just echoes and repeat.
You said forever like a promise, like it was made of glass. Now I'm stepping through the pieces of a future in the past.
We were golden till we rusted, heaven's doors were never trusted. Tell me, was it love or just control?
The static in our halo, heaven doesn't feel the same. We were angels in the neon, now we're just a different name. If love was meant to save us, why did it let us fall? We built a perfect cathedral just to watch it lose it all.
We don't glow, we don't glow.
We just burn slow.
We don't glow, we don't glow.
We just let go.
We don't glow, we don't glow.
We just let go.
Your goodbye was so polite, like heartbreak dressed in white. You said it's better this way, but better never feels right. I try to pray it off my chest, try to bury what we were, but every time I close my eyes, your voice is still a blur. We were fire under pressure, now we're smoke that won't recover. Tell me, were we real at all?
The static in our halo.
Nothing holy in this pain.
We were screaming in the silence, while pretending we were sane. If love was meant to save us, why did it leave us cold? We were diamonds in the darkness, now we're just dust and gold.
You said forever, I believed it. You said together I could see it. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, trying not to feel it. You wanted space, I gave you distance. You wanted peace, I gave resistance. Signal from the fall.
I hope that you find love. Hope that you find peace. Hope that you find the happiness that you seek. Hope that you feel free from the cycle that you keep, and the thoughts that are pulling you down deep, and the people in your life that don't stay. Find joy in your life, in your body, in your mind. And I hope you find the strength to stand tall, to get back up when you fall, to carry the weight of it all. You are everything you need.
You are everything you need.
Signals from the your purpose in life, your purpose in the pain and sacrifice. I hope you know you're perfect, and I hope you realize that your true self is hiding in plain sight.
I hope that you look through your third eye.
Signals from the fall. Like a lantern in my hands, but every promise flickered out like dying grains of sand. You said you'd stay, but shadows learn your voice, and now I walk alone in the ruins of your charm.
I still hear echoes where your warmth used to live. Every word you left behind is one I can't forgive. You said forever, but you carved it out of air. I'm holding on to pieces of a love that wasn't there. I replay moments like a film with missing scenes, trying to understand what any of it could mean. You left so quiet, like you wanted me to break, like my heart was something easy for you to take.
Piano drops like tears on stone. Pace breathe like someone trying not to cry. A guitar bends in the back like a memory stretching too far. This is where the light left me, in the quiet of your goodbye. You
trying to save me, but I kept trying to hold the fire you'd already let die. I should've known your silence was just another goodbye. This is where the light left me, but I'm learning how to stand. Even shattered odds can rise. If someone takes their hand, I'll carry what you gave me, but I'll leave the rest behind. This is where the light left me, and where I start to shine. We forgive the part of me that loved you.
I used to wear a halo made of borrowed light. Put my faith on a mirror that bent the sight. Every promise that I made was a paper crown. Every truth that I ignored tried to drag me down. Confession in the room with no windows wide. Praying to a God that I kept inside. But silence doesn't answer when the cracks appear, and the holy voice I trusted disappear. I was baptized in doubt.
In the afterglow of a fire I started, born let show. If redemption's just a word we say to cope, then I'll build my own version of hope. If I fall from heaven, will you watch me break? If the light gets severed, will the dark awake? This fractured halo over my head, it cuts like glass, but it hasn't bled. I'm not the saint they wanted me to be. I'm just surviving gravity.
This is right, killer D's. This is right, killer D's. This is right, killer D's. I was chasing the vision in a crooked frame. Carrying guilt like a middle name. Every scar got polished till it looked divine, but the cracks were screaming underneath the shine. I don't need forgiveness from a phantom throne. I've been fighting these demons alone. If grace is something you're supposed to earn, then watch me crash and watch me learn. No more kneeling to a version of fear. No more drowning in a holy veneer. I'm not broken, I'm unfinished stone, and I'll carve this truth on my own.
If the sky falls silent, I won't lose my name. If the stars turn
its sign, every heartbeat out of time.
Truth hidden in the distortion, love twisted in the devotion. We were saints in a broken frame, now we don't even say the name.
We were shining in the chaos, like a spark inside the void. Got a halo made of static, falling fast but still electric. If I break, will you feel it too? If I fade, will I follow you? We were angels without a warning, lost in our reborn each morning. Halo made of static light.
No signal,
No control.
can't wait.
To the
Chill like glow. Your silence louder than the war. Every echo shakes the floor. You said faith would keep us whole, but doubt was in your soul. Glitches running through our veins, beauty hiding inside pain. We were fire dressed as rain, trying hard to stay safe.
every fall becomes a flow.
When we face the endless night,
Face the endless night.
fly, fly, fly.
Got a halo made of static, falling fast but still electric. If I break, will you feel it too? If I fade, will I follow you? We were angels without a warning, lost at night, reborn each morning. Heaven, we started the light.
I gave you heaven,
You gave me distance.
I gave you fire.
You gave resistance.
We crash, we burn.
We redefine broken halos, still divine. We won't disappear.
We won't disappear. We won't disappear. We won't disappear.
Halo made of static light, guiding us through endless night. Even shattered, even torn from the noise, we are reborn.
We used to move like synchronized light. Every silence felt aligned just right. Now every word feels slightly delayed, like a song that forgot how it's played. I hear you talking, but something's off. Like the warmth in your voice got lost. Every laugh sounds half a tone low. Every I'm fine feels rehearsed and slow. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. Maybe love just shift frequency. Maybe hearts don't break with a sound. They just slowly stop sinking down.
If I reach for your hand, will you feel the same? If I whisper your name, does it still ignite a flame?
We're on a broken frequency.
Talking but we don't collide.
You're standing right in front of me.
But something's misaligned.
Broken frequency.
Static in between,
Feels enough to almost be.
but not the same dream.
We stopped fighting, but we didn't heal. Just learned how not to say what we feel. Built a peace that's paper thin, smiling wide while we're caving in. Every touch feels slightly late, like a timing changed by fate. I see the love still in your eyes, but it flickers like weak replies. We're not broken in a violent way, we're just faded day by day. And maybe that's the cruelest part. Nothing shattered, just
it just changes channel.
And we don't notice
Until we can't tune again.
Don't let us fade. We're on a broken frequency,
But I'm still holding on.
if there's a way to rescue this,
Tell me where we've gone.
broken frequency.
Signal weak but true.
If love is just a wave that shifts,
I'm still reaching.
can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Nothing better here. Don't be moving from the king. Oh man, burn up to the
Every memory hits like a lightning strike, burning fingerprints on the walls of my mind. I've been walking through the ruins of the life I like, trying not to crumble when I fall behind. Every scar I carry has a name and a price. Every tear I swallow turn my blood to ice, but I'm still standing in the smoke of everything I lost, screaming that my soul is worth the call. Hold me while I'm breaking, falling into fire. Tell me I'm not dying. Tell me I'm still mine. I've got ashes in my veins, but I'm still burning for tomorrow. Even through the pain, I'm rising from the sorrow. I'm breaking all the chains. I'm learning how to breathe again.
I got ashes in my veins. Got ashes in my veins.
I've been running from the shadows that I used to love. Now I'm fighting with a hunger I've been dreaming of. Every breath I take is a war I wage. Every heartbeat loud like it's turning the page. I'm not afraid of the fire that made me bleed. I'm not afraid of the hurt that made me need. I'm stronger than the demons that I couldn't face. Now I'm burning them down in their own place.
Can you feel the fire rising in the ashes of my fear? Don't look away tonight. Just stay right here. I've got ashes in my veins, but I'm not giving in tonight. The darkness tried to claim me, but I came back to life. I'm breaking all the chains. I'm rising from the fire again.
I've got ashes in my veins. Got ashes in my Got ashes in my I've got ashes in my veins, but they're turning into light. I'm burning down the shadows that haunted me at night. Please stray. I've been rising from the embers with a brand new flame. Let the ashes set me free. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. I won't burn out. No. Let the ashes set me free. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. I won't burn out. Now.
I've got ashes in my veins, but up there glowing like a spark. You pulled me from the darkness when I couldn't see the dark. I'm breaking all the chains. I'm finally breathing again. Guitar hums like a wound, still breathing. Air feels heavy, like the moment before.
Someone finally breaks.
You wear your hollow crown,
Pretending you're unbroken
but every word you drown.
becomes another token.
You caught me out of stone.
Then left me in your silence.
I won't live beneath your kingdom built on violence.
You drag your pride like a blade in your fist, cutting down everything you can't resist. You called it love, but it felt like war. Every truth you hid stained the floor. I've crawled through storms you made for fun, but I'm not dying under anyone. Your shadow's big, but I'm not scared. I've learned to breathe where there's no air.
Fall
Into
into
dust.
dust.
Every lie you shaped around me, every chain you used to ground me, I'm breaking through the dark tonight. You can't dim my fight. You use your throne like a weaponized fear, made me bow down just to keep you near. But power that grows from crushing hearts, always tears its king apart. And now you stand in shattered truth, a kingdom crumbling without proof. Yo,
Hollow crown,
dread you drown,
it's your empty throne.
you rule the pain.
You ruled with pain, but now I'm taking back the pieces that you stole from me.
You built a kingdom just to cage me. Scream, I'm breaking free. You forged these walls with misery. No more the king of me. You think your throne still stands so tall. You watch it fall. Your hollow crown was never real.
You wear your hollow crown,
But I won't kneel beneath you.
your reign is burning down.
And I'm the fire breaking through.
No chains to hold me now.
Your kingdom's turned to dust.
I rise above your ashes because I learned to trust myself. Whisper. Power is in pain. Fate is silence. I fed my fears to a digital mind, hoping it would sort what I couldn't define. Every answer came clean and cold, like a story with the feelings of.
Binary comfort, predictable grace. 0 and 1, don't look at your face.
No judgment, no shame in the coded right, but it doesn't bleed in the quiet nights.
I asked it who I'm meant to be. It gave me trends and a strategy, but purpose isn't something you stream.
It's chaos stitched in between. If I lose my imperfections, will I lose what makes me real? If I trade my scars for perfection, will I forget how to feel? There are ashes in my algorithm, something human in the code. Every line can rewrite the rhythm of a fragile soul.
You can't calculate the heartbeat. is mapped in lines. Every flaw reduced to signs, but pain doesn't compress to file. Love doesn't load in perfect style. Every glitch is just efficiency. Then where's the art and memory? If I'm just numbers in a stream, why do I still dream?
If I burn the system down, will the silence sing? If I let the chaos crown, will it give me wings? There are ashes in my algorithm, but I won't be controlled. Every error makes me stronger. Every glitch makes me whole.
You can't calculate the heartbeat. Yeah, I reclaim my soul. Got ashes in my algorithm, but I'm not artificial.
You are not a formula.
You are not predictable. I don't need perfection to survive. I need the scars that prove I'm alive. You are alive! I don't need perfection to survive. I need the scars that prove I'm alive. You are my life!
There are ashes in my algorithm, but the fire's mine to hold. Every flaw is a prism breaking light in the gold.
You can't cage a heartbeat. Yeah, you can't freeze a soul. There are ashes in my algorithm, but I'm beautifully uncontrolled. Error. Humanity detected.
Let your name fade from my tongue, but it still tastes like yesterday.
Every promise when you're
Still finds a way.
tell the
Used to love was oxygen, but you were holding all the air. Now I'm learning how to breathe like you were never there.
The walls to know your favorite song, echo when it plays. Every second moving on, still feels like yesterday.
We were orbiting alone, burning slowly in the sky.
Tell me,
Did we ever touch the ground?
now I'm falling through the blue. There's no gravity without you.
No gravity without you.
Stay further from the truth. There's no gravity without you.
No gravity without you.
Free fall, no control, losing you, lost my soul. Free fall, let it go, but I still feel you close. Your silence is like thunder, even when you're gone. Nothing maybe we should turned into we were wrong. We called it self-protection, I called it giving up. Now I'm floating in the wreckage of a love that wasn't enough.
We were satellites in motion, held together by emotion. Now there's nothing pulling me around.
Now I'm falling through
echoes like a glitch in a broken frame. I'm searching for a signal in a dead transmission, but my hope keeps crashing with no permission.
Pull me back before I vanish. I'm dissolving in the dark. Can you find me in the static before I fall apart? I'm a broken signal, lost inside a world of noise. Trying to find a way back to the echo of your voice. I'm reaching through the shadows, but the light keeps pushing in. I'm a broken signal.
I'm not running anymore from the fear I feel. I've been learning how to bleed just to know I'm real. My reflection is a stranger I don't recall, watching silently as I start to fall. I've been clawing through the dark just to feel the light, but the pain keeps winning when I try to fight. Still I stand, still I breathe, still I wanna rise, even if the world keeps feeding me lies.
Scream, will you hear me? If I break, will you stay and guide me from this emptiness I carry every day?
I'm a broken signal.
Fighting through the aura, this vengeance unconfessional is burning down the code. I'm reaching through the shadows, trying not to drown again. I'm a broken signal.
Don't cut me off again.
I'm a broken signal.
I'm holding on to you. You're the only voice that comes. Darkness coming through. Tear the wires, break the chains.
I've been fighting in the dark just to breathe again.
Kill the silence, let it fall apart.
I've been digging through the ashes of my own heart.
I won't tonight.
I'm a broken signal, but I'm stronger than before. You pulled me from the shadows when I couldn't find the door. And even if I'm falling, I'll rise and fight the dawn.
I'm a broken signal.
Broken signal.
Don't disconnect. Don't disconnect. Don't disconnect.
Whispers in the night, calling me again, dragging all the shadows back into my bed.
I try to run, but the silence stayed. Every step just echoes your name. I'm standing here, but I'm not awake. Just a ghost in a hollow frame.
I can't breathe when the memories burn this deep. I can't sleep when the past keeps haunting me. So let it fall, the ashes on my skin tonight. I lost it all, but I'm still holding on to the light. Even when the world collapses under everything I've been.
I've been chasing every answer that I never got to hear, running circles in the silence just to disappear. But I'm done with that, I'm done with breaking for the sake. I burn the fears that built the walls I never meant to make. I'm stronger than the reasons that kept dragging me below. I'm learning how to fight again, I'm learning how to grow, learning how to go.
Hear the echoes in my mind, pulling me from where I drown. Even when I sink in mud, my soul won't hit the ground.
Every shadow, every scar, every night I came undone. Hear the echoes in my blood. I'm not done. Let me be dark, no matter what.
Skyline burning in slow motion. Every breath feels like corrosion. We were saints without devotion, drowning deep inside the ocean.
Every promise turned to data, every memory a traitor. You said love would elevate us, now the silence devastates us.
I tried to hold the light inside, but darkness learned to multiply. This is the last signal before the void. Every dream we built is destroyed. If heaven falls, we feel the noise. Broken hearts, but still employed. We are louder than the edge.
We transcend, we transcend, we transcend.
Last signal before the void. We ascend, we ascend.
Heartbeat, sinking with the static. Every emotion automatic. We were tragic, cinematic, love electric, always frantic. Your goodbye a detonator, turning angels into traitors. Now I'm screaming through the crater, just to prove I'm not your failure.
Even when the stars collapse,
We don't fade into the black.
this is the last signal before the void. All illusions paranoid. If the gods become destroyed, we become the asteroid. We are louder than the
dissolves into silence.